Getting a job done.
What's good, everybody? What's good?
It's just bigger than your own
Yes, sir.
stats.
New season, new me. My boy Fat Man, he was in the getting, he lost some weight. He lost some weight. We was in the gym. We was in the gym a little bit. We was hit, Yes, sir. See, my boy lost some weight. Yo, he lost some weight. Yes, sir. Let's go. We had to get a little, that fatness was rubbing off, man. Let's go. Yes, sir. Let's go, Fat. Oh, you want me to stay? Okay.
Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and
Stop.
still one away.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this.
Let's go, Schwarber. So we called up Schwarber from AAA. Let's get it.
Swing and a pop-up.
Nice.
Alexander gets under it. And there are two down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Go-ahead run is at third. Austin Hayes now at the plate. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. And that's the third out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job.
Extra inning rule, okay.
If he goes deep here, we may not see that helmet again until next series.
Driving to go ahead, run.
Gatorade shower
Get out
now,
home.
Boog. This place will be rough.
In the air, left field.
Just missed that. Oh my God.
Brings it in.
Get there, Bryce. It's productive though. It's productive out. Yes, sir.
Randall was a big contributor for them in the win. 2 homers on the day.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
And I won Rookie of the Year and all that. Sir. All right.
Number 75, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum.
Last season, 44 home runs. That's cool. 368. Okay.
It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. One down, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Randall. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Yes, sir.
A solo shot. Third home run of the season. The Phillies score first. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Man at first, one away.
That was right there. That fell right there to the hit.
Here comes the 0-1.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind.
There go T. Turner.
Squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Burleson. Here's Wynn for one. Double play.
No, he's down.
What a quick killing down the inning. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The bat, the third baseman, number 75.
That's low.
In the air, right.
Just missed that.
Gibson should have this one. And there are 2 outs.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Mason Wynn getting ready to hit. On the ground to the left, Randall. Zips it across. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Runner in scoring position, no outs.
All right, got to touch up a little bit. Let's go.
In for the Phillies. He's already homered here in this one. Close but called a ball, and it's 1-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The Redbirds holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th.
That's out.
Outside. Swings for strike 2. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nootbaar settles under this one. And there's 1 down.
Damn. All right.
Randall with a valiant job in defeat. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left the yard.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came off. Even though he couldn't lift them to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
1 down. And now for the Phillies, Randall. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. Random, a former Rookie of the Year, batting 6th. In today's lineup, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. The 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Base hit.
Yes, sir.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That's the swing right there. You spoke that.
Trey Turner at the plate. Just getting started here in St. Louis. There goes the runner. Swing and a ground ball. Long throw to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So runner at second, 2 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Man on second, 2 down. Runner takes off for third.
Yes, sir.
That's a stolen base, not even close.
Second one of the year. Let's go.
The run is now only 90 feet away.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down, but he gambled. Now he's at third.
That's the inning. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. First and second, 2 outs. Pedro Pages next up for the Cardinals. 2 on, 2 outs.
Shit.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes the runner. He scores, and they've had the lead. Now the count to third, and they've got it. That ends the inning, and they limit here at Busch Stadium as we go to the top of the 4th. Brandon stands in for the Phillies.
All right, they up 5-0. Okay.
Palante back to work. Random in his second season, 23 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Just missed.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Yes, sir.
And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double.
Let's go. Yes, sir.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Here's Trey Turner. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defense. Bounced it. He breaks for third. He's out. Man at first, one away. And that's outside.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
A 2-run homer. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they cut into the deficit. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Random digging in, nobody on, 2 gone, but this hitter's still dangerous.
Yeah, a swing, a mistake, and suddenly it's a brand new ball game. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Nope.
Fitz, 27 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2021. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Nah, that was out.
Towards right center. Scott settles.
It looked it straight, and it just.
And that'll do it. Phillies down in order. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. Random in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Nice jump throw across his body, and very
good play.
Done for the out.
Good play. Think they won the series.
Certainly not the reason they lost this game. Put together 3 hits, 1 of them.
All good.
Well, Boog, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
So, as if y'all wasn't here, so this is the goal. I got to get 45 home runs, 125 hits, 50 stolen bases, 90 runs, 110 RBIs, and 80 extra base hits. All right, that's the goal. All right, I want to talk to me. What's up? Shop later. Hey, Fad, just finished your rookie season. Well done. That's a big deal. Thanks, Steph. Hard to believe it's already done. It does go by quickly, does it? You had an incredible start. I mean, I can wait to see what you do with the next year in your sophomore season. Since you're no longer be considered a rookie next year, Now it's time to really dig in and show the world why you're here. Hope you can enjoy a bit of a break to come back next season. Okay. Yeah, right. Alright. So our next game against the Mets. Alright. We got the Mets and we got a break. Alright, let's get it.
Number 75, getting ready. Two rivals set to square off and leave it all on the field. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. One down. Random stands in for the Phillies. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Brett Beatty now at the plate. Man at second. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down.
Come on, right to me, bro.
Third is Soto.
Where you going, Soho? Yes, sir.
Dead at the plate.
Well, he just ran through a stop sign right there. Third base coach had both hands up, trying to hold him at the base. He decided to go anyway, and he's out by a lot at the plate. I'm sure the third base coach and the manager are pretty frustrated right now.
Man at first, one away.
That's Soto for you.
Out towards right
I just
field.
missed it.
Mullins gets under it. Out. Number 2. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's limited the damage so far. Nothing too bad. Might stick with this approach.
2 down, bases empty.
All right, he might bunt.
Last half of it.
Never know.
5.
Oh, we there.
Ball left side.
Good play, yes, sir.
And that ends the inning. So only 1 hit in the inning, the solo homer, and it puts them ahead. We're through 5. It's the Mets 3 and the Phillies 2. Back here in Queens, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Randall. And that's fouled off.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir. With the perfect normal swing. Yes, sir.
So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. He can't miss. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
1 down. Down the number 2 hitter, Randall. He's already homered here in this one. In the air, right field.
Right down the middle, bro, and I missed it. Oh, my God.
2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle.
Randall.
My God.
Needs a wake-up swing here, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, get this guy an espresso. They need a hit to put a jolt into this offense.
And that's outside. And that's ball 1. The Phillies trying to break this. Open here at the top of the ninth. And the 1-0. Now one miss.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
How's that getting squeezed, bro? That's off.
Sliced hard but foul. Two on, 2 outs. And a big swing and a miss.
The healthy cut. A tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Out towards right center field. Bench on the move. And that'll do it. Randall played pretty well in this win. Only one hit, a home run.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Randall stands in for the Phillies.
Number 75.
That's down and in. Random with a homer in his last game. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
It's too early. It's all good.
Holmes making his first start of the year. And he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2011. The 2-1.
Yes, sir!
Right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot. That's his 50th career homer. And the Phillies take the lead. It's 1-0. Singy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice.
Yes, sir.
Man at first, one away.
The third baseman, number 75.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. That's out number 2. Randall locks in. You can feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boo.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. Simeon.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
Lindor, that's 1. Throw to first.
Yes, sir. Way to get there. That's good. I advanced the runner. Yes, sir.
Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. Payoff pitch. Runner on the move.
Take it back.
And they're all loaded up.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Let's go, Kyle.
And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. Payoff pitch.
That's ball 4. Yes, sir.
Run comes in to score.
No, not what they were looking for from him out of the pen.
Let's go, Austin.
The manager crazy. He wants guys to come in and attack the strike zone.
Nope.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, number 16.
So bases all loaded up. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 2 outs. Bases are full. In the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Citi Field, bottom 4, Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. That's to 3rd, Random. Slings to 1st, 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So digging in, Random. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Random matched a homer in his
That was a
last
strike.
game. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Harper gets his lead at 1st with nobody out. Here's a high chopper. Semien. The flip. There's one. On to 1st. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Trey Turner down. Runner on the go. Swinging a ground ball. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners
Yes, sir.
after a 1-out single.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
2 on, 1 out. In the air, right field. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from 3rd. Runner from 3rd in to score. And they lead by 2.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled to second.
Yes, sir!
Blast to left center.
Yes, sir!
On its way. Out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 6-4.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game.
That's why they call me Clutchy Clutch. Yes, sir.
That not only changes the scoreboard, but potentially the trajectory of the entire game. Always possible to impact the outcome with just a few swings, and that's what he's doing.
Random had a sensational showing in the win. 2 homers on the day.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Number 75, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Random digs in. He's up against an 85+ rated arm, which basically means good luck.
Yeah, Boog, if he reaches base here, somebody better start checking for controller cheats.
He said controller cheats. Barely controller, dog. Get on base. I just get it. Whoa, let's go.
Smoke to the left, base hit. Soto gets it back in quickly as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, he put a great swing on it.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Turner now. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. 2-2 on the way.
Go, Kyle.
Nice grab to first. Throws low.
We'll take a good job.
Nearly a great play. The scoop goes in and out of the glove.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
First and second, one out. And now it's Austin Hayes. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the third and final game of the series. Runners on the move. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. And the runners will move up. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch-out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen.
They limit the damage here. One run.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 75.
That one fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. Fastball in for a strike. 0-2 now. Up the middle, Simeon flips it, but he's in there easily.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Trey Turner at the plate. The 1-2. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That one carrying. Out of here. Trey Turner goes deep. His first homer of the year, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 4-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation and ball get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Brando in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen. Just not able to catch up to that velocity. Oh.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they add to the lead. It's 7-1.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
So 2 down. Random digs in now. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Random launched a pair of homers in his last game. That's ripped. Base hit. And out to a board. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's Trey Turner. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a tapper. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
All loaded up. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. To the right side.
Get out, get out, get out.
The flip to the pitcher covering. Out to escape a bases loaded jam. Random blocks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
If that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe he's giving it a second pull. You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2.
It's been tough fooling these hitters, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that is foul. The 1-2. And down on strikes. And 1 gone.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out.
Random had a great showing in the win. A 4-hit performance, including a home run.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're going to have a special atmosphere for this one, Singy. These fans have been waiting a long time to get back inside the ballpark and support their favorite team.
Yeah, we knew today would be electric, but after their team picked up a few road wins to kick off the year, I think the energy inside this stadium is going to be turned up an extra notch. So let's see if they can keep this good start going here at home.
Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. One down. And now for the Phillies, Brandon. That one fouled off. Random, the former Rookie of the Year, batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Random with a homer in his last game. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Random wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And a strike call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Sliced hard but foul. Two down, nobody on. Tap foul to plate. The 0-2. Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. Here's the 0-2.
What do you got?
Swing, appeal to third, and he held up. Here's a 1-2. A sliding stop at short. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 2 and the Rockies. Randall steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Booth.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. He makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Randall digging in now. If baseball had a delete key, this is when you'd hit it. One big swing, and it's like none of it happened.
Call it the RBI erase function, Boo. Just need one line drive to clear the catch.
Makes the catch, crashing into the wall. Running tags at second. Randall with a forgettable showing in this one.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boo. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Randall stands in for the Phillies.
Ball 1.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. That one kicks away from the catcher. The throw to third. Tag. Save. He's into third on the wild pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. That's out number one. And a run comes in to score. Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies. Can't glove it cleanly. One runs in. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Tying run on third. He's looking to find a way to bring him home, and he gets it done with an infield single of all things. And that's probably not how he imagined the at-bat played out, but they'll absolutely take it.
And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error.
Well, kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games at this level if you're not playing.
To the right side, Torres throws to first in time. Yeah, they get the out. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Check swing went around. 0-1.
There we go. Like I can't get a hit at home, man. Damn. Let's go.
His 9th home run of the year, and they add to their lead. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Mickey Moniak. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Try to bunt his way on. Barehand grab, but no chance. That's an infield single. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking, able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first, and there's 2 away.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup.
Randall had a great showing in the win. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Randall stands in for the Phillies. Randall launched a homer in his most recent game. Down low, kicks away.
Yes, sir.
Harper up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base, pretty much standing up, well, at that time, he seemed to have a pretty good lead, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
The 1-0.
Yes, sir.
And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, it takes so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field. It doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Trey Turner at the plate.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, gotta be.
Runner takes off for third. High fly ball, right field. And there's one away. 1 out, runner at second. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Now a step off, and he's caught between the bases. And now he's tagged out at second as he can't get back. Here's the power hitting catcher, Hunter Goodman. 2 on, 1 out. Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third.
Said never stop. Yes, sir.
To the plate, and he's out.
Still a bunch of this game left to play, but you never want to fall behind. That was a great effort to make a smart play and get the out at home.
Now batting, third baseman, number 75.
Foul ball there.
Yeah, right there.
2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third.
Yes, sir.
Oh, look at the stop.
Oh, good play.
And they get the out.
Good play. Damn.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 75.
Let's go! Yes, sir!
Heading for the fence and gone! Home run number 10 of the year. And they add to the lead. It's 5-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to drop a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the top of the 6th. Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
I don't know what it looks like going through the zone for those hitters, but the swings are defensive, and that's a real indicator, along with just the other stuff you guys have noticed about how nasty he is right now.
Now the third baseman, Brando. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Brug, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Nope, that's down.
1 out, the runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
This one in the air, center field. McCarthy in position. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 7.
Brando really stood out in this win.
Well, they may want to to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
All right, we probably gonna play one more series in this episode. This is a dope episode. We're gonna start off the season. So let's get it.
From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show brings you the Turnpike Series. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And Cindy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on
the little things,
or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
One down. Here's the third baseman, Randall. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Random with a homer in his last game. Random, a former Rookie of the Year, batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. In the air, left side. He's got it. 2 away now.
Batting third, not shortstop, Trey Turner.
Random digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
Puts it in the air out towards left center.
Bro.
2 down.
Sometimes I hate normal contact, bro. They may get the ball like a business.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. One and 2 now. What a stop. The feed for one. On the first.
Good job.
Everyone scores. Man at first, 1 away. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming out.
That one fouled off. Random launched a homer in his most recent game. Swings and misses. 0-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. Strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to try to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. Brandon had a game to forget in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get more games from him to have better results as a team.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jake Mangum, the next Pirate to hit. Man at second. On the ground to third, Randall.
Let's blow. Let's go. A good play.
And stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Pirates 2. And now it's going to be Randall.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Foul ball there. Randall getting to start at the hot corner, batting second in today's lineup, and his batting average this season is over 400. That's inside. That pitch gets the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Got him. That's out number 2.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Randall stepping in. Pressure's on. One swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and this guy's no stranger to the spotlight. He's built for moments like this.
He was late there. Strike 1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles,
ground ball could be 2. Gonzalez to second, and a run scores on the double play. Randall stepping in. One door to close, but here's another shot, Singy. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boo. Nothing says I got you like a 2-out ribby.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That is the inning.
For some reason, I can't hit at home. But, like, anywhere else I can hit.
Randall, 0 for 3 in this one. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down.
It's just something about being at home, bro. I don't know.
With a less than great game in the loss.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
So digging in, Randall. There's a swing and a drive. Going back. And that one is off the wall.
Yeah, take it. Let's go.
Right with a double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
One out. Runner at second. Trey Turner at the plate. He's trying for third. Swing at a ground ball.
Haha, you missed.
He never makes a
you missed.
Both runners are safe. And I'm just scratching my head. And now it's Austin Hayes.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
One down, Phillies down the run.
Fuck. In the back, man.
huge strikeout there.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Rafael Marchand now at the plate. In the dirt, blocked. But no advance from the runners. Two outs, 2 in scoring position here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Grounds one to short. Gonzalez throws to first in time, and that's the inning. Phillies leave a couple. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Corners are occupied with 2 down.
Third baseman, number 75.
You gotta remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Ground ball.
Let's go!
And that's a fair ball. Aim to score from third. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Let's go, yes, sir.
Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line, and once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
So 2 down. Trey Turner getting ready to hit. Right side.
What are you swinging at?
And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 1 out. Runner at second. Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit. Phillies fans want a strikeout. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. The Turnpike Series continues now. And now for the Phillies, Randall.
You know, these Phils just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They seem to be having a tough time catching up. We're seeing a ton of late swings. They're either starting their process late or they aren't picking up the ball very well out of his hand. And either way, the results aren't what they want, and they're probably feeling a little overmatched in the box.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Back to the top of the order, Luis Arias digs in now. That's to third. Jumps, throws.
Yes, sir.
Nice play. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Randall.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Time run at the plate. Pitch misses. And 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
That one misses. And a count down even up. This one in the air right field. Reynolds on the run. Diving, makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Runner from third into score.
I'll take it.
Lead to 2.
Damn.
The number 2 hitter, Randall.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
That misses. Ball one.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Iglesias, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, and he works in a slider. On the ground outside. And foul ball. 3-1 is on the way. Man at first, one away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. And they'll do it again. Three-two on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. On the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Number 7.
Not a base hit, that's an error.
Great chance to turn two. And as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
Out towards right center field. Base hit into the outfield. Now a relay to second. He almost caught him, but he's back in time. So bases all loaded up. Austin Hayes stands in for the Phillies. The 1-2. Line.
Good hit.
One run is in. Another comes in to score. It's a 2-run.
Oh, we tied it up. Let's go. Can I clutch it up and end the game?
All that's missing is the dramatic bat flip.
Yeah, or a helmet toss and a crowd surf. Let's see if he can give them the moment they're hoping for.
Let's go.
Smash down the right.
Let's go.
In there. That'll do it. Across is the winning run, and they walk it off.
That's why they call me Clutchy Clutch.
This team was hoping they wouldn't have to hit in the bottom half of this inning, but they did because the other team scored that run. But they battled back, got the runs they needed for an awesome walk-off win.
Randall with a game to remember, particularly walking it off for the win. 3 hits, 2 of them for extra bases.
This is the kind of game he'll never forget. He was a force all game long at the plate and won the game on a walk-off.
Let's go.
A really special performance.
Way to end the stream on a walk-off. Yes, sir. And I got another perk. Gain a boosted contact late in games. Let's go. So, yeah, man, we going to end the stream right here, man. That's a dope stream. Y'all coming across this stream, man. Like the vid. So we knew I'll start back to y'all. I'll get at y'all for the next stream. A little, probably in a few. Probably go stream some San Andreas or something. So, hope y'all come through. Peace.